Hey guys, basically I'm back here, and as you can see, also just from that, I have finally gotten the official Yarnaby Deluxe plush. Yeah, so obviously this guy started to get shipped out and given to people who have made tons of reviews, including Sci-Fi, which that's the big predecessor of it. But I will admit I was getting anxious when getting this because everyone else was getting theirs. I didn't know if mine got lost or if I wasn't going to get it in time or just how long it was going to take. But it's here now, and I'm going to review it. But I will, first of all, say, like, yes, it's probably curled in a ball just based on the packaging. But it is a lot smaller, and I've learned that from other people before I got this. That this plush is a lot smaller, and just from the proto images. Like, the proto images made it look a lot bigger. But, you know, that's still fine. I'm pretty sure this is how Yarnaby's actual size would be depicted in plush form. Maybe a little bit bigger, but I don't know. I'll just stop talking and open this and actually get into it. I need scissors. You can already see when opening this, there's just a big ball of yarn. Like, that's all it is. And I actually don't think this is curled up in a ball as I thought it would be. It's just this long. Or actually, it probably is. I don't know what I'm saying. Just trying to pull it out. He is curled in a ball, but you can obviously see him right there. He's already looking really good. I would say definitely better than my custom. My custom, I'd say, is fine, but, you know, when push comes to shove, this is probably gonna take the cake. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the talking to when I actually open this thing. So, frick, scissors. Just get on out of there, Yarnaby. Oh my god! Already, first impressions already. He is super soft, at least on his arms, and the yarn is really soft. But like, that's a spine. Oh my god. Anyways, here is an official look at the Yarnaby plush, which you've probably already seen this a bunch from other people, but this is my review, so just care about this. But all I gotta say is that he's a really good looking one. I'm gonna get this packaging out of the way. So I think the first thing that I already mentioned, but he is really soft. Like, his arms are super soft, his head is really soft, the yarn is very soft and nice to pet. Little boy. And you can kind of see that he has, you know, wires, or, you know, his arms can bend, and you could just tell from the sound. Like, look at that. Like, listen to that. I don't know what they used for this. I know there's a certain material, not a material, but there's like a certain, I don't know what to call it. Like, it's like arm manufacturer or whatever. That's like, it's something Sli-Pi used to make his Pianosaurus custom. But I don't know if that's what they use. It kind of feels like it, but also not. Like, it would be, I feel like it would be more noticeable if it was using that, but I don't know. But, you know, I'm not talking about Sli-Pi. I'm talking about Yarnaby here, who I already really like. And although I wish he was bigger, I feel like, you know, this plush still gets primarily everything right. And since this guy has wires in basically every part of his body, you could just pose him however you like. You know, he could be sitting down like this, or, you know, he could probably be standing up if I can pose him to stand up, but I probably can't do it on camera. Oh! Now, I already did talk about the yarn. Well, I mean, I only really talked about it being soft, but I will just talk about the yarn in general. I do really like how they did it. You know, it's you know, good yarn to use for this. And, like, obviously, I've already mentioned that it's soft or whatever. Although, like, you know, from everything else, you know, from every reference picture of Yarnaby, the yarn just generally here, like, on this plush, it feels very random. Because, like, the yarn placement, like, on the official design and, like, on all the other posters or whatever, or just all the art of Yarnaby, the yarn itself, it's kind of specific in where it's meant to go, kind of like a color wheel almost. That's kind of how it's rearranged, but it's not that apparent here, and that could just like this random orange here mixed in with the blue, like that's kind of what I'm talking about. And also just like all this, obviously I don't expect them to do, like, I shouldn't expect them to get it near perfect to how it is in the game and on all the art or whatever, but it's still very random here, and I could still share my thoughts on that because, you know, I don't know. I will mention though as well that, like, both the arms and the whole head are very orange, but as far as I've seen it and remember, like, Yarnaby's whole like, you know, main color for his head and arms. It's more yellow orange or yellow rather than just basic orange. So I feel like they could have like it still looks good and it looks fine, because generally in some shots of Yarnaby this is how it looks, but I feel like most of the time you're just seeing him with a yellow face and such. You know, but you know, like I said, it still looks good. But okay, I'm gonna stop procrastinating, and I'm actually gonna move on to the main feature of this plush, which is the mouth. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Actually, not really. Obviously, the mouth is printed in, which I am fine with. If you guys have, you know, stuck around the channel, then you would know I don't care about printing on plushies. I never did, and I still probably won't. Although I do wish, you know, obviously, I do wish that they didn't do this, just because there probably could have been better solutions, you know, to making the teeth. Although if there were any better solutions, it would probably make this plush cost a lot more than it was. This was already $45, so yeah. I mean, there's already more expensive plushies on the site, which I guess I should mention. This is from the probably Playtime site, and the tag here doesn't really show that, but I mean, you can still kind of, you actually can't see much, but there's the Yarnaby Deluxe plush, and yeah, this is actually the basic tag that's used for like the Walmart probably Playtime plushies and such, or the Smiley Critters ones. I don't know, but you know, it's very interesting how they have it put here for Yarnaby. But you know, that's not really a complaint. That's just something to note. And the main feature with this mouth is that it actually has magnets inside, so it can stay closed like that, which I actually am really glad that they did this, because my Yarnaby custom, it's very annoying to keep it closed like this, because it's actually like hollow on the inside. It's not as flat. Like, the only reason why they were able to put magnets you know, in this head was because this base was flat, and it doesn't go into his head. But mine custom did, so it's very hard, you know, to fully close it, even with the wires and such. But I still think that this plush really I think it gets it really right, and you can open it as wide as like that, and that actually kind of looks scary. But I'm fine with the printing, you know, that they did for the mouth. You know, it doesn't bother me that much. But you know, the rest of the plush, it still looks really good. Like, that's just my opinion. Also, you know, obviously there's things here and there that could have been better, but it's probably Playtime. What do you expect? You could just pose them whatever way you want. You could just make them look like a little tiger, like how he's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure Yarnaby is meant to be a representation of a tiger, but with yarn, I hope so. I hope I'm not wrong on that. I guess I should mention that you can also pose his head, but you know, I'm pretty sure everybody at this point knows everything about this plush, and I don't need to explain it. So anyways, that is it for this video. Just a little short one, hopefully, if I didn't procrastinate too much. But thank you guys so much for watching. I don't really have much else to say. I guess I'll just mention real quick that I am still working on Lost Lives and everything. It just takes a long time, and I know you guys understand, or at least some of you do. And I've been hearing you out. I've been seeing your comments about that, and I thank you very much for being patient with me, and I promise you it will be worth it. So please just keep sticking around, keep watching videos that I've uploaded in the meantime, and you know, just stick around to the channel. You know, I will get back to uploading regularly when it comes to more Day and Nightmare videos after Lost Lives. So please just stick around, and yeah, that is going to be it for this video, and goodbye. I tried to open his mouth, but it didn't work.
I stay lit, not like flickering lights. Good vibes and good times go well like chicken with rice. Squad goals, it's me, myself, and I, and just like smart homes. Trust me, the whole club know I arrived. I just wanna step over a velvet rope and people yell my name like a welcome home. Shower me in love, my umbrella's closed. The club going up just like how swellings grow. Put on my finest pair of clothes, club so packed I could barely move. Stepping on my pair of shoes, but I don't care, cause I'm still gassed up.